All right, YouTube. The video down below is from Daily Caller Shorts, a very meme-worthy channel, but they were showcasing an even more meme-worthy individual in Little AOC. That's short for Little Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. So she's in there in her kitchen. It looks like a very nice kitchen, by the way. She's like cutting, it looks like papaya or pineapple. It looked very tasty, whatever she was doing. But she was cutting her fruit as she was kind of going about her, her ramblings and everything. And it's kind of creepy, it's just like, it's like, oh man, I don't think I'd want to be in the same room with this chick with a knife. Like, if I disagree with one of her policies, it's like, oh fuck, I'm dead, Hopefully not. Anyways, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was rocking, looked like a cotton sweater. I'm a big sweater guy, I love my cashmere sweater right here. I'm a sweater kind of guy, Anyways, so I can appreciate that. She's got a good sense of fashion. She's attractive, so she's not a total nuisance to the right, as much as the left is actually trying to market her as, they're trying to say like, oh, like the Young Turks crowd, they're trying to say like, oh, look at all these old ass Republicans getting triggered by AOC and her fresh new ways and all this stuff. It's like, she's so Baja fresh. I look at AOC and I still regard her to be an asset for the Republican Party. With her recent stunt with Amazon. Not that I'm a proponent of Amazon, but that yes, that was going to potentially create a lot of jobs. I'm sure there's a lot of unemployment there in New York, especially at the high cost of living there. It's ridiculous. It's pretty much like here in Santa Cruz, if not more. I mean, Santa Cruz is it's criminal how expensive it is. I'm not a proponent for rent control. I'm just putting that out on the record. Justin Cummings he's got his head up his ass as far as that goes. He ought to be talking about cutting social programs that basically benefit nobody but the homeless and doesn't benefit the working class whatsoever. But anyways, it's a video for another day. So little AOC, I mean, she is an asset for the Republican Party, based off the way she carries herself, based off the way she is infighting. I don't think it's going to have the same result as when Trump did it, because Trump was not afraid of infighting when he was running for president initially. He was actually, very critical of people like Mitt Romney. He even said, like, I told Mitt Romney to get on his knees and all this shit. I mean, Mitt dropped your knees. And then talking about how John McCain's not a real war hero. And, just basically saying, like, you know what, fuck these guys. If they're not going to be proponents to read my policy, like, I'll fucking throw them underneath the bus. But the differences between Trump and AOC is that Trump has actual experience. I mean, he's got some exposure to the general public, through The Apprentice, through his business endeavors, through Trump the board game and all of his commercials and stuff, like the Big Mac commercial. I mean, he's been around the block. So he does definitely have some clout, whether or not you agree with him or not. He's been able to basically come in, step onto the political scene seamlessly, it seems like, and he is basically just he's held no bars, so to speak, if I'm saying that correctly. But AOC, you're looking at her, she kind of just came out of nowhere. I had never even heard of her before she actually got nominated, which was interesting. I mean, Joe Crowley was the incumbent Democrat who got defeated by her. Is that New York's 34th or 16th or 14th, one of those three? And he had been there for a long time. I mean, he was, the fourth most powerful Democrat in all of Washington, and then he got dethroned by AOC. But I like the effort coming from AOC. I like the effort that she's trying to be tough and stand firm on her positions, but I just don't think it's going to work, based off the fact that she has little to no experience in Washington, and even in the general public, it's like she does not have much of a reputation other than the memes that have been made about her, and other than her speaking, and that subsequently gets made into memes. So she's getting memed into something that is probably not something that the Democrats want to see her to be, which is what's equivalent to a Trump plant in the Democratic Party. I mean, you hear about all these stories. In closing, you hear about all these stories about how Trump is putting feelers out there, like he's putting Omarosa out there, he's putting Steve Bannon out there to just say, like, just talk the worst, nasty type vial of shit about me, and let's let it go viral. Let's let these legacy media operatives just like fucking run in circles chasing their tail over this story, because they will. Omarosa comes out and says, like, oh, I'm a black woman who worked in the White House. Of course, I got a lot to say, and I do have a tape of Trump saying the N-word, but I don't have it with me. I actually gave it to Tom Arnold, and then you have Steve Bannon coming out and and doing his thing, and that was pretty interesting. I was actually pretty convinced that they were legitimately fighting, but Steve Bannon came out and like was saying his thing, and then Trump was saying, like, when Bannon lost his job, he also lost his mind. But you can clearly see that they're working together. I mean, Trump has been doing this for years, and he did this. The earliest example I can think of is when he was posing as an individual called John Miller, who was apparently his PR rep, and he like called like different media outlets and was like, yeah, Trump is doing this, Trump is doing that. I mean, the man is a genius when it comes to public relations, and he really is his own public relations officer or official or whatever. AOC, on the other hand, I'm trying to think of a solution for her, what she should be doing. She can either embrace the memes and be kind of like that kooky Bernie Sanders type character, or she can go totally corporate and go totally, DC swamp style, and totally abandon, part of her constituency. Not that they're all legitimate. Some of them may be illegal immigrants voting. That's always going to be a problem, especially in the blue states. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you guys think in the comments section. I think she should embrace the memes, honestly. Just to make it more entertaining. And I think, she'd be more based that way. She comes out, she's like, yeah, look, I didn't waver. I was basically crazy AOC the whole time, and I never changed any of my policies. I would actually respect her more for that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit the subscribe button if you like these videos. Hit the like button if you like this video. And just, yeah, feel free to send me an email. My email is Eli Palma 831-792028 at hotmail.com. Eli, ELIPALMA 792028 at hotmail.com. I'm looking for, if you guys got news tips or anything. Like, I generally go off of the YouTube trending news, looking for videos like Spike Lee's there. I don't feel like doing a video about Spike Lee, to be honest. Guy's a jerk. Real jerk. And, I go to MSN, MSN.com. That's my homepage on my laptop here. And, basically just, like, see what they got. Because they actually bypassed the paywall of Washington Post and New York Times. And can I just say something? Like, who the pardon my French, who the fuck in their right mind would pay for the Washington Post to actually have that come to their door every day? I mean, my grandparents still read the New York Times, and like, I told them I read the New York Times. They're like, oh, good for you. It's like, oh my God. There's really some weird shit going on here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless, and I will see you later.